you'd be like, "You're a lizard, sir." What the fuck is that? So she's being like, "This is freaking crazy. Did I mention this is freaking crazy?" I'm just like, all right, Lizzie McGuire, stop.
Losers!
Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Joshana here to talk about some friggin' books. Some romance books. Mostly fantasy romance. There was at least one, though, in this round 3, the final round, that was not fantasy. It was just contemporary romance. Yeah. But yeah, this is the final round of the fantasy romance deep dive. The total number of books that I had, it was different originally because I took some off and added some and whatever, but at the end, 22 books were on this list in full. So each round was, you know, a small collection. Like the first round I did 6, the second round I did 6, and then this one I actually did technically 9, but 2 of them were like short stories, not even novellas. So 8, really. I kind of combined those two because they're in the same like universe, series. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I was just kind of curious to like dig a little into some of the fantasy romance faves or different subgenres within it to kind of try to figure out what I like and what I don't like. So this is the conclusion, so I will be saying at the end what my final thoughts are. But I do have a shit ton of vlog clips, and there are clips from Roger coming to visit here in Phoenix, just a couple, and then a couple from me going to New York to meet up with Ingrid as well. I just had these couple of little short clips, and I didn't know what else to do with them, so I'm putting them in here because I did start this before Roger even came. I started reading these in like the beginning of no, that was in June? The end of June or the beginning of July is when I started this vlog, technically. Took me forever because, you know, mood reader and I don't like obligation reading, so I always put it off, even though most of these were fucking novellas and I could have probably knocked it out in like 2 weeks, but it's fine, whatever. Here we go into the vlog footage for you. So, I actually already finished one book. It was a novella, Haunted by Christina C. Jones. I didn't say when I was starting it, I just started it yesterday randomly because I had my Kindle with me over at my gentleman friend's house. And I was like, oh, I'm done with my other book. Let me start something that I have on here. And I finished it and I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it's a novella and I kind of always feel like with novellas, if I like them, it's like I like the idea and everything that was here, but I do want more. So that's kind of how I felt. Like, I liked the characters, the romance was romantic, the sexy times were sexy, and the paranormal aspect of it, I really, really enjoyed. It was cool, but I'm like, I want more. I probably will continue with this series because there's 3 books in it. I don't know if there's supposed to be more in the future, but yeah, there's 3 and they're all novellas, so I'll probably continue on with them because they're just good, quick, enjoyable reads. But I ended up giving it 3.75. I was thinking of 4, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I liked it. It was solid, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I really, really loved this, you know? Which is kind of more in the 4 range for me. So, yeah, 3.75 it is. Pretty dang enjoyable, though. And it's my first Christina C. Jones, which is a travesty because I have so many on my list of like I want to try out that are Christina C. Jones. So promising at least to I don't know, does she has like full-length novels, right? I'm pretty sure she has like a significant backlist, I do believe, so I'll have to check into that. Yeah, so I mean, off to a decent start. So I think next I will I'll do, I'm trying to think how short I want to go, like, because I think I'm kind of wanting, like, something short and quick and easy again. And I have Taste and Lick, which are both a vampire quickie. I think these are, like, short stories, so I could do, like, both of those in one. And then I also have Queen Takes Knights, which is, I think, a novella. It looks shorter. I think Lady of Rooksgrave Manor, was that shorter too? Oh my God, Wildest Dreams is 500 some pages. Christ. Lady of Rooksgrave, oh, that's like 374. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably do The Dragon's Bride or Queen Takes Knights next. Or maybe The Taste and the Lick by Nikki Clark. Yeah, maybe I'll do those. That's all for now. I'll check back in, hopefully once I start one of these, but if I pick one of the super short ones, it might be just, you know, when I finish it. Okay, I have made this already for the cats. And they like it, they get in here sometimes. Kuzma just sits in this one. He just comes and plops and just sits there, sitting up, looking around. But I'm gonna connect this one to this one. So I'm cutting a hole in the side of it right now. So that's what we're doing. Hey, get out of it. They might not even go in here, honestly. They're kind of weirdos. There we go. Now let's see if they'll go inside. Stupid. Come on! I swear they can tell when I'm up to something because they just get all like freaked out and like don't want to be picked up. Yeah, baby. She's just rolling around inside this box. They're so lame. God, you guys are losers. Well, whatever, they'll play with it at some point, hopefully. Hello, so I did read another like short story. I'm pretty sure it's considered because it's like 80 some pages. Which one did I read? Taste or Lick? I think I read Lick. Was it Lick? I don't know. By, oh my God, Nikki something, the author. I cannot remember. But yeah, the vampire quickie. I liked it. It was fun. I mean, it's a short story. So there's not like that much to it necessarily, but I liked what was there. But so far, I mean, nothing like, oh my God, my new favorite thing, but like they're enjoying, and they're very short. So that maybe that's why, maybe if they were longer, I'd be like, oh my God, but I don't know. They're quick and easy and fun times. I am very shiny right now. Just got out of the shower, put some lotion on and stuff, and I'm sitting here. Just wanted a quick update. I did finish, Taste and Lick, the two like vampire quickies. I read both of those. They're fun. They're cute, like sexy, whatever. The storyline was like cool. At any rate, I liked those. I think I'm gonna probably give them like 3 stars, I guess. And then I started Desperate Measures by Katie Robert. And man, that starts off with a bang, pun sort of intended, but like, yeah, god dang, we're just like jumping right into it, aren't we? But I don't know, I only read, I think like the first chapter and a half or something, so not very far into it, but I'm not mad at it so far. We'll see how it continues. I just went into the library to finally donate all the books that the local used bookstores have not taken over the last like couple months. Ones where I've tried like 3 or 4 times and they just keep not taking them. So I was like, all right, I need to donate them. And I picked up a book, which I put in the back seat. And can you see it? Oh God, it's a little dirty back there on the floor. It's A Quiet Life in the Country, a Lady Hardcastle mystery. But now I am heading out to the airport to pick up Roger. So yay, fun booktube friend times this weekend. I also will be doing some birthday festivities for my best friend's birthday. She's doing a little staycation thing. So yeah, I have an eventful weekend, which is not the norm. So I figured I'd take you along on the adventure. So, on the way to the airport. Look who I found. Oh, she like is hiding.
I want to be like, who's that guy? Who is this guy? It's like almost.
You want to do it again? Wow. Whoa. So, run around. Yeah. Get crazy. Oh. What? Tell us about it. Wow. Oh,
I thought she was gonna make a noise.
Hello, very tired Deshauna today. I feel like I look tired too. Not great. But just wanted to update because it's been a couple days since I updated that I'm about 36% into Queen Takes Nights. I don't even know if I said I started that. I honestly can't remember the last update I made, but I'm quite enjoying it. It's spicy and fun, and like the plot is fun currently. So yeah, it's very, I was talking to Ingrid about it and she was like, yeah, it's compulsively readable. And I was like, yes, that is exactly what I'm feeling. And I'm liking this like goddess stuff that's happening. We'll see how it continues, but so far so good with this one. So fingers crossed. What are you doing? Huh? What's up? What? No way. Are you serious? Oh my God, what? Wow. Wow. Oh, you're so cute, aren't you? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, it has been a few days since I did any kind of like vlog update for this reading. I did finish Queen Takes Nights by Joelle? I'm not sure. Sue Burkhart. And I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It wasn't, I don't know, anything like earth-shattering. I didn't give it like 4 or more stars or anything. Oh, hi, Lily. But I thought it was fun, and I plan to continue on and see how I feel about the series. I've heard that as it goes on, it kind of gets a bit like more silly with the plot stuff. But so far I like it. I don't know, vampire stuff, reverse harem, kind of the lore and everything of the world I find fun and enjoyable, and the sex scenes are cool. I dig them. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with that. And I ended up giving it 3.75 because I was like, it's not, because like 4 for me is like truly great, like super fun or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't know if I would say it's truly great. I am reading other things too, of course, which is why, as per usual, it's taking me a bit to finish this vlog project, whatever. At any rate, I'm back, and yeah, I think next I will at least pick up Wildest Dreams, and we'll see how I feel about it. Well, don't I look adorable? Not really, but I'm here with Kuzma. He seems very irritated. Hello? Oh, hi, baby. And on my lunch, and I was about to start editing a video that I actually do need to edit because it needs to go up tomorrow. But I wanted to check in because I did, I think yesterday or maybe Saturday, maybe it was Saturday, I started the next one, Death's Dancer by Jasmine Silvera. And I'm not very far into it, literally like 5%, if that, 4% of the way into it. Wow, lighting, great. And I'm liking it so far, a lot. So that is promising. The setup is good. I like, and the writing style too. I found myself really enjoying that basically immediately. So fingers crossed that this is a good one. What do you think, buddy? Do you think I like it? What do you think? He does not know. I will check back in once I have read some more. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you making dough on my leg? Kinda? Oh, hi, baby. So cute. I truly don't know why I continue vlogging when I look like this. It's fine. Again, this isn't a beauty channel. I am updating though because I have actually decided to DNF yet another book. I'm like 23% of the way into Death's Dancer by Jasmine Silvera, and I really was like into the premise initially, but I'm just not getting engaged with it as it continues on. I just feel like some of the explanations for things like just aren't, I guess they're just not enough for me personally to like go along with and get like really grabbed by the story. I guess I just keep being like hung up on these things of like, okay, why do we keep talking about this though? And I don't quite understand. Might just be me being dumb, or like not dumb, but just certain ways, certain writing styles like working for other people that don't work for me, and vice versa. Me thinks I'm gonna be done. So that's all. I will update later. Well, hello. I am sleepy and this is harsh lighting. It's fine. I should probably go over by my window, but then you'll get to see all this stuff in my background. Yeah, I just finished The Dragon's Bride and by Katie Robert. And it's like weird because I like enjoyed it generally, but I think monster romances are just not for me. It wasn't like, oh my God, it's disgusting, and like, you're a freak if you like this. Like, the sex scenes were like spicy and I enjoyed them generally, but it's like anytime the monster part, like the dragon man like element was brought up or like somehow playing a part, it just like takes me out of the story, I guess. And maybe it's just because I'm not used to it because I haven't read a bunch of that, but it just like distracts me where I'm like, oh, that's okay. Well, that's right. It's a dragon guy. And yeah, just a couple of things that just kind of pulled me out of it, I guess. But I liked the dynamic between them. It was very cute, sweet, whatever. And I did like the element of the heroine, dealing with like healing from a traumatic abusive relationship. I can relate to that, but because it was a novella that didn't get like, they didn't dive super deep into that, it was like enough, I think, for it being a novella, but it's like I would have liked more, and it would have really hit me more profoundly if it was longer and we went deeper into that, you know? But I liked it. I wasn't mad at it. I gave it 3, like, maybe I might give it a 3.25, I guess. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna just skip Lady of Rooksgrave Manor because I know that one is monster erotica, monster romance, whatever. So I'll probably just skip that one and get on to Wildest Dreams, which is the final one for the vlog. My God, it's taking me so long because of my aversion to obligation reading. I could knock these out pretty quick, most of them. Like, this Wildest Dreams is the only one that's, like, longer. It's, like, 500 pages or something. The rest have all been 300 pages maximum to, like, 80 to 200 pages. So I really could knock them out so fast, but it's like I just have that mental aversion, that mental block with obligations where I'm like, I don't wanna. Anyway, I'm dumb, but I'm gonna read that one and I will update you once I get a little bit into it. Look at this little baby. Oh, hi. Yeah? You want some belly rubs? Yeah? Say, we love belly rubs in this house, don't we? Oh, so cute. So cute. So cute. I bet if I keep baby talking, someone else is going to come out here. Oh, yeah, we got baby rubs. We want the baby rubs. Oh, my gosh, wow. Wow. Oh, yeah, get that toy. Get that toy. You're so cute, baby. Let's go see where she is. Yeah. You're so cute. I think she's in here. There she is. It's the other baby. It's the other baby. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah, did this spot. Is that the spot? Yeah, well. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I'm so sorry. She's like, what is happening? Oh, did you come in here with me? Okay, bye. Hello. I am coming to you very quickly after starting Wildest Dreams. I got 4% of the way into it, and no, I don't. I'm like, I was like, I'll try to get to like 10%. Maybe I will, because it shouldn't take me too long. I just started it not very long ago, and I'm 4% of the way in. But this writing style, it's first person point of view. And right off the bat, I wasn't loving that we just get like dropped into this world. Like, we come into the middle of a conversation with this girl. The setup is there's like two worlds. Everybody has like a twin in these two realms, and you can like go back and forth if you know like a witch who can do this. And all this shit has happened already, and this girl is in the middle of a conversation with this witch and her best friend, the girl, the main character's best friend. And the best friend is like, you can't do this, it's crazy. And the witch is like, you should totally do it. Let's go. And she's paying the witch $1 million to swap her with her twin from this other world. And like, again, we just come into the middle of this conversation where you're like, okay, what? Anyway, whatever, not too like much of a bother. I mean, we get right to the action. She gets right into this other world. And then I'm annoyed because I'm like, how old is this chick? Maybe she's a teenager, but I'm pretty sure she's a grown adult. I think this is like new adult. And she gets dropped into this new world. And first of all, she was like enthralled with seeing a guy riding a fucking horse in the snow and was like, that's so cool. He's riding a horse. Like, chill out. But anyway, then she's like in this bedroom and she hears someone banging on the door being like, saying her name of the girl that she's taking her place and being like, open this door, your mother is coming. And she's like, oh God, oh God. But then she's just staring around the room like, wow, look at all the woodwork, and describing every piece of carved woodwork in excruciating detail. And again, banging on the door, open this door. And she's like, oh God. And then the girls that are swapping, they like left notes for each other. And she sees the note and goes to grab it, but then catches a look at herself in the mirror. And I just hate this in books when you have a character who catches a glimpse of themselves in the mirror, not knowing what they're wearing, apparently. And then, like, I'm like, but you would know. Like, you get dropped into this world. I get you might be distracted, but you would feel the clothing. And, like, you still have peripheral. And she's wearing, like, a full, like, royal gown like with like corsets and like stays and like a full skirt and a train. You didn't notice that you went from wearing probably like jeans and a shirt, I don't know, like modern, like our world clothing. And you went, even if you were wearing a dress, it would have been like a sundress or like, whatever, a normal dress in our world. You didn't notice that all of a sudden you're wearing like a full fucking gown with, she's talking about how her boobs are pushed up so much. You would notice that. That would be tight and constricting and like, you would feel that. But she doesn't notice until she sees herself in the mirror. And then again, even though she hasn't read this letter still and people are banging on the door that she's gonna have to talk to and not know who they are or what's going on, she just stares at herself in the mirror and then describes what she's wearing in excruciating detail. And I'm just like, dude, you're dumb as fuck already. And then she goes to open the door without having read the note. She like tucks it into her shirt. I'm like, you've already made these people wait this long. Like it was like a short note. It was like a page or something. Can't even glance at it. And then she goes off and then people are like shuffling her about and her mother is like, the mom is like scolding her and she's like, man, I really should have read that note. Yeah, you fucking think. And then she's wearing this whole ass gown and then her fucking mom is wearing a crown and then someone calls her mom Your Grace and she's like, Your Grace? Okay, I should have gotten it before. What with the crowns and all, but it appeared my mother might be royalty, which would mean I was too. Holy moly. That type of shit. This holy moly. And she keeps saying, no freaking way, but like in the text, like not dialogue. It's like her, again, first person point of view. It's from her perspective. So she's being like, this is freaking crazy. Did I mention this is freaking crazy? I'm just like, all right, Lizzie McGuire, stop. So I don't think this is going to be for me. I might try to get to 10%. Maybe it's just this first, like, 2 chapters that are, like, getting all this bullshit out of the way, and then we'll get to some semblance of, like, normalcy, from my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I will. All right, so, yeah, that last one, I was like, all right, I'm going to try to get to 10%, and I read, like, 1 more percent. I read, like, a few more pages, and I simply could not. My God. But anyway... So yeah, technically 21 books in total for all 3 of these, rounds of the deep dive. And yeah, so on this last round, okay, yeah, 9 technically, 2 of them being short stories, so kind of 8, but we'll say 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4 DNFs. One that I completed, and I think I will probably continue with the series. Another one I completed that I definitely will continue with the series. And then I did finish the 2 short stories, Taste and Lick, the Vampire Quickie ones, and there aren't any more, so I'm not going to continue, but I did read both of those. They're cool. And then one that I finished that I don't plan on continuing with the series, The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert. So overall, with 21 books in total, I had 11 DNFs, 50%. Oh God, it's so bad. It's such a bad percentage. And 3 that I read but don't plan on continuing the series, so that's 14%. And then 5 that I finished that I do plan on continuing the series, 24%, so that's not bad. And then that I finished and there aren't any more to read is just the 1%, the Vampire Quickie ones. But yeah, the 5 that I do plan to continue, just to refresh your memory from before, which I have already continued, The Reign and Ruin, the Mages of the Wheel series by J.D. Evans. That was, round 1 was the most successful round. Because from that one, there were 6 books, and 3 of them I finished that I plan to continue. Or no, 3 that I liked. 1 I don't plan to continue because it was Radiance by Grace Draven, and I really liked it. But Leanna told me, don't continue with that series, just read other Grace Draven, because that series in particular, like, it's not as good as it goes on. And then the other one that I read from that round that I really enjoyed and plan to continue is A Hunger Like No Other by somebody, I don't remember who, oh my god. Cressley Cole, yeah. The Immortals After Dark series. I did enjoy that one enough. I mean, I gave it like 3.5. It's not like I gave it a 5 out of 5, but I liked it. And I was like, okay, I'm curious to continue. So yeah, that round was pretty successful. From round 2, round 2 was not super successful. I had 6 books, 4 of which were DNFs, and 1 I read but I didn't really like, and I'm not going to continue. But the one that I did read and like and will probably continue is the Psy-Changeling series. I enjoyed that, so by Nalini Singh. So I will continue with that. So yeah, a couple things that I feel like, you know, I learned, I guess, about my tastes. Number 1, I definitely realize that I cannot do like the kind of cringe dialogue is what I call it. I love like in sex scenes and stuff. Like I like smutty sex scenes, okay? I'm down for it. I'm here for it if they're good, right? And for me, what is good? I like dialogue in the sex scenes. I don't mind some like talking, some dirty talk, but good God, sometimes the dirty talk is so cringy and it's like it just pulls me out of the story. It pulls me out of the scene. If we're in this like sex scene, and even if it is like, ooh, it's hot, oh yeah, we're getting hot, and then I see something like, oh God, I just want to be balls deep in you, and I'm like, okay. Or the one book that Elle was reading where someone said like he dumped her out of her pants. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what, did you pick her up and like shake her out of her pants? Like you dumped her out? And then the one Ingrid was reading that said something about like her preening clit, and I'm like, her preening? What the fuck? Like it's just goofy ass dialogue or goofy ass like ways of describing things. I don't mind dirty, but to me the examples I just gave, those aren't like hot dirty talk. Those are cringy, weird, like what the fuck, and it just like pulls me out of the scene immediately. So I definitely have learned that. And then another thing I learned is monster romance. I don't believe it's for me. I read The Dragon's Bride, and it was like I liked the dynamic between the characters, like the romantic dynamic. Loved it. So cute. But I just couldn't, like, again, it just kept pulling me out of it. Like, I couldn't get past this, like, literal dragon lizard man that she's banging. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm just like, and I'm not saying anything about anyone who does like monster romances, okay? Any kind of, you know, book, whatever, any kind of, like, you know, alien romance or, like, monster romance or whatever the hell. If you're into that shit, hey, do you. There's lots of it out there. I'm sure a lot of it is hot. Like this one, the sex scenes, I'd be like, oh yeah, here we go. We're getting hot and heavy, and like I'm here for it. Kinky, getting down with the like little kinkiness, you know, stuff that's going on. But again, it just pulled me out of the story, out of the scene when it's being described of him like, you know, going downstairs on her, and he has like a lizard snout. You know, think of like a gecko or some shit, right? With like the long snout. So they can't kiss normal because like he also like doesn't have lips. So that's mentioned, and that also is like, oh, that's weird. You just gotta like peck his like, what? I don't know. And then, you know, he goes downtown and has to like essentially bite her whole like, you know, undercarriage. And so, like, leaves little teeth marks on her stomach, around her belly button, and then, like, on her backside. And I'm just like, that's goofy. Like, it just read as, like, kind of silly to me. And I was just like, okay. But then, you know, using his tail for penetration purposes in the nether region, and reminder that the man is scaled. He's a scaled, like, dragon lizard man, and I just was like, ow, my God, ow, is all I could think. I'm like, that's not hot. That is making my skin crawl and like, oh God, like, no, not hot. And I just, the whole time, I'm like, she's talking about, like, being attracted to him, and I'm like, he's literally a lizard. He's a big lizard with biceps and, like, pecs. but like he's scaled with a fucking lizard face. He's a dragon and a tail. Like, I'm sorry, I can't take myself out enough, I guess, and like suspend my disbelief or whatever to think that a human woman would ever be around this dragon lizard humanoid thing and be like, oh God, he's so sexy. Like, I just can't. I don't think most human women would actually be able to get past that, to be like, oh God, I'm so hot. I'm so turned on. You'd be like, you're a lizard, sir. So anyway, just me not being able to suspend my disbelief, or me being pulled out of a scene because of things. Other than those things, I thought the sex scenes were great. But I can't do it. I can't do it, man. So yeah, I'm done now with these little deep dives. I'm obviously still going to continue to pick up different romance books with fantasy elements and try them out, and certain series that I'm going to continue at some point with. It's not like I'm never going to read any ever again, but I just wanted to get through these kind of, recommendation ones, and just to dip my toes into a lot of different little things and see what I like or don't like. If you do enjoy reading romance every now and then, specifically fantasy romance, what are some things that you like or do not like? Some kind of specific tropes or character types or plot types or whatever that you kind of lean toward or don't lean toward. Very curious. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.